So hey guys, Hannah's hiding from me.
Today we are going to be making homemade applesauce. So we have an apple tree and there's a lot of apples from it and I don't know what to do with it, so we're just gonna make some applesauce. Why not?
Step is to grab your apples, wash them, and then you're just gonna cut them into like pieces. Like I'll show you guys, but
Give me credit.
gotta wash them all. So now we're gonna cut the apple. So you take a bowl and then you grab an apple and just like cut it off like this into just cubes or something. And oh wow, I missed that. Oh my god. I can't. So I finished cutting up the apples into like these cube things, and now we're gonna move them into a glass or microwave safe bowl. Now you're gonna take like your apples, just like fill it as much as you want or as much as it fits. So like there's some open area, so like that should be good. And then you need to fill it with water. So yeah, that's like pretty good. It's like, and if you like apple like with cinnamon, you can put a cinnamon stick in, or cinnamon, and then you just take plastic wrap and put it over. Okay, so I put plastic wrap over this, and we're gonna put this in the microwave for 5 minutes, and then you're gonna have to add more minutes later on, but just like 5 minutes to start off with. So before it goes into the microwave, it should look like this. There's a cinnamon stick. We don't have any more, but usually I add 2 in if you like applesauce with cinnamon. Just took it out from the 5 minutes again, and the apples are now pretty soft, like they're very squishy. And now that there's a lot of water, you have to take some of the water out. So yeah, you can just pour out like pretty much most of the water, except just like a little bit. So the applesauce is like this, and then at the bottom there's still some water. And then make sure before you put it in the food processor to take out like the cinnamon stick, because that would not be good. So now for the next step, you're gonna take your apples and put them in the food processor, and make sure the food processor has like a blade. So I put in all the apples, and now we're gonna put it in the food processor, and then I'm gonna do crush. So I crushed it or like blended it for like about 2 minutes already, so it's like almost like applesauce. But I like cinnamon applesauce, so I'm gonna add some cinnamon in there. You don't have to add a lot. And also if you have sour apples, you might want to add sugar, but our apples from our garden are pretty sweet. So now that I've blended it, I'm gonna like take this out. I like my applesauce smooth, so you just like pour it in here like this, and then you just strain it. Half of it. And then you just go like this and just wait for the other stuff to come out. So this is like what you're gonna have left over. So you can just dump it in another plate because you don't need this, and just like scoop it all out. And then you can like shake it off. And then get the rest of your applesauce, pour it in here. And do that again. Stop. So this is the finished applesauce. Like it's pretty liquidy, it's smooth. And then these are the pieces or the chunks that like weren't smooth that we used through that thing. So now we're just gonna pour it into these containers I have. So like we're just gonna put it in these. So now that I'm done, I'm just gonna put on these lids that come with the cups, and then put them in the fridge to cool down.